It bugs me because, man, that's a lot of walking. Yep. All right, here we go. Recreate the custom appearance of your... Oh, no. What? Ready to meet a celebrity? Yes! Recreate the custom appearance of your champion. Kirkwall. What? What?
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friend.
Hold on.
I loved it at first. I have.
I need to...
If the
Hold on,
wardens
I need
had
to...
disappeared, they could.
I need to...
No. He told me he'd be Inquisitor.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. They let you recreate your hawk if you wanted, but otherwise it's going to be default. Mage... Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that makes sense then. Custom champion of Kirkwall. Yep. Select.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
Ah.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
I know how that feels.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
That's not good.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
Interesting. What are you what are you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Well, it's definitely worth a shot.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Investigate. Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take
Oh,
my
no.
sister out of the Free Marches. Merrill is helping elven refugees who were displaced by the war. I didn't want to take her away from that. Merrill's spent enough time fighting for her life with me.
Check that. Aveline was the companion. What has Varric told you?
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise.
Yep, I romanced
I'm a little
Merrill.
surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
So you fought Corypheus.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
But where have you been?
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
Good choice, thank you.
The Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Huh. Tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Huh, nothing
We'll talk
now.
later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Well, it's nice seeing good old Hawk again. And it is definitely a different feeling after playing each of the other games. When you finally meet reoccurring characters.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
I don't want to be a part of this fight. Excuse me a second. All right, I'll intervene.
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Varric's not at fault here.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Okay, guys, listen. Yes, Hawk has so much to deal with already. Yeah, he does. Listen. Oh boy. We need to work together.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
Ah, I understand.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake.
You already did.
Go, Varric. Just go.
Oh boy.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
What if it had been different?
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. He supported the Mage Rebellion, after all. He wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawk, or even Varric.
Yeah.
Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
Cheer. Damn it. Jack, don't do this to me now. We're all fools, Cassandra.
Have you looked at our Inquisition, Cassandra? We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Yes?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
All right. Back to the row room. We have talked to everyone. Oh, except Varric. That's gonna be it. It's nice hanging out till next time and maybe see you around Discord. Yep, not a problem. I'm not much on Discord. Unfortunately, because all the stuff because of how busy I get over the weeks. Oh. Unfortunately, but I try and get on as much as I can. Please calm down.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the
Not a
Inquisition
problem.
everything that seemed important at the time.
Talk to Cassandra.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Have a good one, man.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
Well, shit. What is he?
You said he was a darkspawn or a magister.
Thanks for the stream. Thank
What's he
you
really?
for being a great
I'm not
viewer.
sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a darkspawn, but when
See you
we
later,
found
man.
him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
You beat him before.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you find the prison?
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink darkspawn blood. Weird shit.
Right.
We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
We'll find a way to kill him.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
I think you're confused.
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
And boom.
Need something?
I have a question about Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Oh, I already talked
Carry
about
on.
Need something?
that. Tell me about Red Lyrium.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
Why would Templars take
What
it?
could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the Lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a Lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
I guess that's
I
enough
think
for
that's
now.
enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Alright, I guess I'll leave him be. Go to the war room. Or not. Alright, 1 second, chat. One second. Okay, there we go. I think we have some people who are done with their stuff. Okay, Light Vitar. The redhead hired us out to a noble who wanted muscle and told us to sneak her agent in with our kith. The problem was her agent was an elf so small I could use him for a toothpick. Tarlok tried painting him gray and putting him on stilts, but after that, the little thing couldn't walk. We just stuck him in a trunk with our gear. Oh god. Oh wow. Worked out more or less. Don't think he likes trunks anymore. Oh, Shakrakar. Oh man. That report. That's hilarious. Okay, that's hilarious. Let's strike a bargain with the merchant prince. Gold influence. Ooh, a bundle of documents at least 50 pages thick explains the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the merchant prince of Antiva. Josephine has attached a note. Inquisitor, I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put it aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. I would put aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. Huh. And information from the Grand Channel. Commander, prisoners released today. Punishment seems a little soft for nearly killing one of our own soldiers, and some of the troops are grumbling about it. I'll keep an eye on the situation. Knight Captain Brianni. Amulet of Power for who? Your worship, the blades of Hessarian keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonorable. Ivor of the Blades. Except stolen goods, of course, we have no way of returning them, so we may discreetly take found goods. They work for you, let them keep their supplies. We know little of this group, perhaps instead they have knowledge worth sharing. We could use the resources, our soldiers can deliver them. Let's see what else we got. Okay, what is this? Shadows over Denerim. First things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town. So I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe. I didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Venatori, I think they're called, we have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told, like rats. But with the magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair. Oh man. Oh wow, a 3. I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venatori spies. Then of course they... Oh god, yep,
Inquisitor.
Boom. Improved stability. The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fade rifts has increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain. Having wandered from the site of the original rifts, the Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with this problem. Local nobility should take an interest in securing their lands. We can appeal to them for assistance. Our soldiers can do sweeps of areas formerly containing Fade rifts and eliminate enemy demons. There we go, boom. Memorial for Haven.
Let us begin.
Done. Okay. Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a larger group. Yeah. We'll go and do this. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Venture forth, yes. Confirm. Alrighty then.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Why?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
That's fame for you.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
I'm not the biggest fan.
They're not on the list of my favorite monsters.
You'll want to stay out of the water, then. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Report.
What is it?
This could help us.
Bottles of Thetis, likely dropped to avoid seizure by authorities or because of seizure due to drinking it. Okay, the teachings of the Andraste Chantry have been bought by Theodosian lives for... Why did I pick her? Oh god. I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Peasley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. Don't tell Mom where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow, I promise. Lucia. Oh. I don't know why I accidentally picked Vivian. We need to fix that. Whew. That's a bit rough. The Gunners are too sick to save. Everyone says grandfather and my brothers barricaded them in their own house so they wouldn't make anyone else sick. Yelled at me for watching instead of helping. Said it was for our own good. There's no more lights in the gardener's home. Oh. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Rivain. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Quinari left most of the country zealous followers of the Kun, but resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Quinari War. The Rivaini refused to be part from their seers. wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The Chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. Oh. Bad. Boom. Oh wow, it's a level 12 corpse. Jeez.
This can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Oh, this is a good. This is good. This is great.
Signs of a plague.
It must have been a terrible illness. No one's come to reclaim the land. No one living at any rate.
Ugh. Well, this is definitely not where I want to be. All this plague and drought. Oh, definitely not drought. What's that? What are you? Blue vitriol. 4. Wow. Interesting. Oh, more blue vitriol. Nice. Okay, so it wants us to stay out of the water. We will do just that. Or at least try to. Jeez. Blood Lotus. Where's the door to this place? Wait, is there not a door? Oh, it's right here. There we go. Boom. Drakestone. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, what is this? Property of Ira Gardner is written in spidery handwriting on this collection of homemade recipes and remedies. The last entry reads, first sign of the plague is coughing and going pale, like blood's run out of your skin. Elf fruit soothes the cough, but does not cool the next day's fever. That's where the spindleweed helps. The ones I planted by the old shed came in quick. They seem to like where the oil's dry. I'll try making an ointment with it tomorrow. Yeah, this is definitely a sad place already.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
hell? I pressed 4 to attack him. Oh, and there goes something.
Any more beacons, we could lure the undead onto solid ground. Might be a faster fight.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Absolutely.